What is going on, TubeView? Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gents. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be the top tuners slash builders for the Hellcat slash 392 platform, man. So whether it's a 6'4", 6'2", 5'7", or 6'1", it doesn't matter. Most of those big V8s, a lot of these shops that I'm about to name off, because there's a lot of them here in front of me. I'm only doing 5 just for time's sake, because there's a lot of other good shops that I keep hearing all the time, and I keep seeing them all the time. But just for time's sake, I'm just going to do 5. You know what I'm saying? A lot of 5, the top 5 that I would personally take my car to if I was looking for tuners or some type of modifications to my Hellcat. So, before we get into the list, a little explanation of where I'm getting the information from. It's simply going to be the Hellcat.org forum. A lot of people don't do the forums anymore. A lot of people see it as kind of like old timey or old head stuff. A lot of people just stick to Facebook, but asking questions on Facebook usually gets you laughed at, and a lot of people don't really like that. They don't like going to Facebook for answers, and that's how they end up in situations where they go to different shops. They just go, you know, talking to a shop that no one's ever heard of, no one's ever taken a Mopar to, their buddy recommended them, and then they go there. This guy never does this, but you know, he's not going to tell you that. He's not going to tell you that he doesn't tune Hellcats. He's not going to tell you that he doesn't tune 392s. He's going to take your money, say, yeah, we can get that hooked up, man. It'll be easy. No problem. We can get that done. Take your money, probably get you what you're looking for, and then next thing you know, you're not going to be happy, and then you're going to be looking at one of these shops anyway, because you're going to be right back in those forums and pages asking, hey guys, my Hellcat or my 392 is doing this, and they're going to say, well, what's done to it? I had it worked on by XXX shop, and now it's doing this, yada yada yada, and everyone's going to tell you, oh, why'd you do that? You should have went here. Oh, why'd you do that? But if you recall, you already asked before, and everyone laughed at you, yada 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 yada. But don't worry, we got a list right here, and no one's gonna laugh at you in the freaking forums. There's literally a list, and I'll post it right below this video. You can go click to it if you're in the market for modifications on your 5'7", 6'2", 6'4", 6'1", doesn't matter. All of these shops can help you if you have one of those cars. Like I said, if you have the SRT4, SRT6, or any 4-cylinder or 6-cylinder Mopar, they might be able to help you, but especially the SRT4. I'm pretty sure some of these shops can help you with the SRT4s. SRT6s, you're a little more rare. I'm sorry. As far as I know, the Chrysler Crossfire is only SRT6. So good luck with that. I don't know of anyone who mods SRT6s. So good luck. It is a Mercedes engine, so you might be able to find a Mercedes tuner who can help you out a little better than any of the Mopar guys. But anywho, as far as the V8 guys, don't worry, this list is going to have you covered. Like I said, it's going to be linked at the bottom of this video. You go right down there, click on it, see which shop is closest to you. Call them up, hit them up, have a good chat with them, and see if you can get like a good vibe, you know, see if you jiving with them or not, and you know, go check them out yourself. A lot of these shops, they have pages, so you can follow the pages like I've been doing for months. I follow a lot of them myself. Follow the pages, see what they do, see what the work looks like, see what the customers are saying, you know, all that good jazz. But anywho, this is just, you know, step 1 into that direction, so you guys aren't getting laughed at on Facebook. Don't worry, I got you covered. If you know someone, or if you yourself is new to the Mopar game, and you're thinking about, you know, stepping into the modification territory, don't worry, I got you covered. Like I said, I'm going to give you my personal top 5. There's a lot more than 5 on this list. Don't worry, you can go up here. If you don't agree with my top 5, don't worry. There's a lot more choices you can have here, and you can go right over to the right side. Each column is going to have you the tuner name, the company / shop they work for, where they're located, the tuning platform that they use, whether it's Diablo Sport or HP tuners. Those are the main 2, but there's other tuning platforms that they use as well. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to be Diablo or HP. Whether or not the tune is locked or unlocked, whether or not they can remote tune or not, and how much their unlocking fee for the PCM cost, and how much their tunes cost. And then obviously the reviews. There's only 3 categories: excellent, mixed, and poor. Don't worry, there's going to be no one poor on my list, but there are some poor tuners on this list. I'm just giving anybody yeah, don't worry, they're not on my list. So anyway, jumping into the list, like I said, just going down the list. It's not in any preferable order or anything like that. I'm literally just going down the list and starting with the first guy on the list. That's it. It's not, you know, he's my number 1 choice or anything like that. I'm literally just going down the list right here in front of me, because that's the order they're in. So number 1 on the list is going to be Joshua Schwartz up in High Horse Performance, HHP, up in Delaware. He likes to use Diablo Sport for his tuning. I'm not sure if he switched this in. Like I said, this last was updated December 11th of 2023. So in the last 2 months, he might have switched. I don't know. He might be using HP. I know people are switching over to HP because of the extra parameters and more stuff that they can tune and change. But as far as this list is concerned, he uses Diablo Sport. I don't know as you as a customer if you have a preference or not. But according to the list here, you can call him up, obviously, and confirm whether or not he's using Diablo Sport or HP, if that's something that matters to you. But according to the list, he uses Diablo Sport. Like I said, click the link right there where it says company, and it's going to take you to his page. It's going to have all the contact information, emails, phone numbers, locations, all that good jazz. But like I said, it's Smyrna. I don't know how to pronounce the place, but they're up in Delaware. Go to their page, type it in on Google. Joshua Schwartz, HHP is going to be #1. Scrolling down the list, so next one is going to be Jeremy Satera up at Satera Tuning. I've been reaching out to him for some time now, reaching out to the shop, asking questions back and forth, trying to get everything sorted for the build before I start pulling the plug or pulling the trigger on anything. I don't want to jump too far ahead. So I've been reaching out to him for some time. They're located up in Hampshire, Illinois. They prefer HP tuners. Like I said, once again, click the link. Make sure it still works for you guys. Does work. Takes you right to his page. Go up there, get all the contact information, website, phone numbers, everything you need right there. Hit them up if you're interested in getting your 392 or Hellcat tune. Like I said, they do 5.7s and 6.1. They do it all. They're Mopar shop. Or if you don't want to reach out just yet, like I said, follow them on Instagram. I'll link the Instagram down there. All these shops, as far as I know, they all have Instagram or some type of YouTube or Facebook page that you can follow, and they're usually pretty consistent on the builds. Next up on the list, #3, is going to be Tim Barth at Barth Tuning. He's located out in Georgia. I believe he moved there about a year, maybe 2 years ago. So he moved back down to Georgia, but don't worry, he's been doing tuning for a very long time on this Hellcat, on the Mopar platform. I actually believe he used to do Mustangs, I want to say, because I've been seeing his posts. Like I said, I follow all of these pages, and I'm pretty sure I've been seeing his posts, and I think they started out doing Mustangs, but that was way back. And they've been doing Hellcats and 392s and Mopars for quite some time now. His name is one of the top and one of the most common ones that you're going to see a lot. If you go into any of these forums, his name is going to pop up a lot if you're looking for the top tunes. Hell, if you do want to go to Facebook and you do want to ask one of those Mopar groups, Hellcat owners, 392 owners, build page, sale page, doesn't matter. If you go into a Mopar group and you ask, hey guys, who should I take my car to? Tim Barth is probably going to be the person they say 5 out of 10 times. I guarantee you. Every 10 replies you get, I guarantee Tim Barth is going to be at least 5 out of 10 for every 10. So that's #3 on the list. Like I said, check his link real quick. Make sure it still works. It does, so the page is still up to date. Takes you right to his page. Once again, website, phone number, location, all that stuff right here on this list, and you can click it and go straight to their pages and check them out. Anywho, now that we're done with that one, next up on the list is going to be Dusterhoff, Mr. Kurt Dusterhoff from Dusterhoff Tuning. He just recently got a shop, also in Georgia, Dawsonville, Georgia to be exact. Check his link real quick. Make sure it still works. Thinking good to go. Page and link still works. Oh, wait, hold up. I guess this is okay, there we go. Okay, it still works. So I guess that was the old address, but it still automatically redirects you to the new address. So don't worry, that link still works. It'll automatically take you to the new address. Hey man, don't be scoping out my house, boy. Hey, keep moving. So Kurt Dusterhoff, #4 on the list. Make sure. Yep, Kurt Dusterhoff, #4 on the list. Like I said, uses HP as well. Link still works, and go there, check out the website, address, phone numbers, email, anything like that. Get in touch with him. He's going to be #4 on my personal list. He's tuned a couple of my buddies. I don't think I've seen a bad thing from Kurt Dusterhoff. Literally everybody on this list, I haven't heard anything bad about. I'm sorry. Kurt Dusterhoff is listed as a excellent. Tim Barth is listed as an excellent. And of course, Joshua Schwartz is also listed as excellent. The only mixed we have is Sotero, but I personally think he should be listed as excellent. Righty, so moving on, number 5 on the list is kind of a special one. It's going to be a twofer, simply because ZH Tunes doesn't have a shop as far as I'm aware of. He might have a personal shop for his personal car, but I've never seen him working and putting out, you know, customers' cars. I've never seen someone say, hey, I took my car to ZH's shop or anything like that. As far as I'm aware, he just tunes for other shops. And currently, the 2 shops that the closest to me that I know he tunes for is going to be Full Blown Performance down in LA and SRT Auto Works out in Arizona. And that's going to be the other half of my number 5 spot. It's going to be ZH and SRT Auto Works, simply because ZH tunes for SRT Auto Works now. Tim Barth used to tune for SRT Auto Works. He tuned my last car and I had no complaints about that at all. But now they switched over to ZH, and ZH is a damn good tuner. SRT Auto Works is a damn good shop. I'm telling you, I went there. I love how clean the shop was. I love how professional they were. I love how helpful they were. Anytime I had a question, or no matter what time it was, Turbo Tommy, as he goes by on Facebook, Tommy, the shop owner, was literally super responsive. I hit him up anytime, and within a matter of minutes. Obviously, he's super busy, you know, all that jazz, but he got back to me within, you know, 20-30 minutes every time that I had a question, whether it was something simple or, you know, something a little more complicated that I needed help with. But he was right there every step of the way, and I got nothing bad to say about the shop, man. If you're in Arizona, even remotely close, I highly recommend them. As a matter of fact, one of the pours on this list has a lot of their cars end up at SRT Auto Works. I'm not going to say who, because this ain't a smear campaign, but a lot of people like to drink this. So they had a few of that other shop's cars coming out to SRT Auto Works, and it's honestly quite sad that people spend that amount of money at this drinks shop and they don't perform. They just don't perform. I don't know if you mention this other drink to me, my ears automatically turn off. Like I'm not listening to you anymore. But like I said, not a smear campaign. You can go to this list and check out all of the pours that you want to. Like I said, the shop that I'm referring to right now is a drink. So first you can guess who the hell that is. So like I said, this list was in no particular order. This is simply me going down the page right here in front of me, and the list that they are right there. It's not this guy's number 1. This guy, no, it's none of that. It's literally just me just going down the page. It's all it is. But as far as my personal list, I do place those 5 above everyone else on this list, simply because I spoke to the shop, or I know someone who's been to these shops, and I've heard nothing but good things. A lot of good, excellent things coming from the shops that I've named out. So if you have a Mopar 64, 62, 61, 57, if you have something and you want to go fast, these are shops that I recommend that you go hit up. Now, if you do agree, chime down below. If you don't, chime down below. Let me know why. But that's going to round out this video, man. It's going to round out my list. If it's your first time stopping by, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you guys get notifications when these videos go up. So to the Instagram channel at Low376Soul, all one word. I'll put it down in the description. The link to this forum, link down in the description as well. I highly suggest you guys join that as well. If you have any Mopar related or Hellcat, because this is a Hellcat page, if you have any Hellcat questions, yada yada yada, feel free to join this forum, man. Just super simple to sign up, email and a password. Sign up. There's a lot of good, helpful information out here. If you have questions like that, and you won't get laughed at like you would on Facebook. I'm just throwing that out there. If you're tired of getting laughed at on Facebook for asking what you think is a simple question. So that's it. That's all. I'm out. Peace. See you guys in the next one.